All right, we live.
Shalom. Hey, we the brothers of GMS Louisiana Saints. We're gonna bring a sit down here and try to get into what's going on in the world. There's a lot of bugness going on, a lot of prophecy moving. The book, the prophecy board is shuffling. But before we get started, we're gonna give all praises and glory to
Yahuwah,
Yahweh,
Bahasham,
Bahashem, Yahweh
Yahushai,
Shah, Bahashem
Bahasham,
Rakwadash.
Dash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the sons. So y'all keep pushing this truth, Shalom. Keep pushing. Hey, like I said, we're gonna get into it, man, because as you can see, everything is, speeding up now. It seems like it's quiet, but really things is really moving. Especially with the whole deal with Russia. You know, uh, that's that war between the U.S. and Russia is starting to heat up. As you already know, the Charagma is constantly popping. Because this year is dubbed the year to turn up, and that's all you see, man. You see, you see the with the insurrectionists, the people from Jan 6, they trying to paint them as the T word. I don't know if I can even say that, but eventually it's going to lead to the men of, the men that's on the highways and byways, the men of the Lord. They're going to come for us next, pretty much. That's Esau's whole little pre. He want to use somebody that everybody hates right now. Everybody's for about getting them off the streets. They try to overthrow the government and all this bull, but it's really for us though. But we're gonna get into it though, man. Let me get that second address.
Okay. The second Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest the part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah. And we have been measuring that time diligently. Like I say, hey, in the end time, when it's close to the end, we know that the MOTB is here, the Charagma's here. Hey, we've been seeing, I mean, countless articles about Russia, World War III. You know, so that's all about measuring the time. You see the economy collapsing. The shelves are bare. Ain't nothing on the shelves in different states. That's all part of the famine that was told about. These are the beginning of those birth pains. That was mentioned by in the scriptures. So if you can't see that now, man, you lost in the sauce is what they say. you know, because we have been measuring that time diligently, and we've been telling you week in and week out that these was going to come to pass, and here they are now again. The first was a little trial run, but this time he is really clamping down on these shelves. It's like nothing in the stores. You see some of these videos, man. So I mean, if you ain't willing to get down with Yahweh by Shemi Yahweh Shah, man, you gonna suffer that famine that's coming.
All right.
You can hit that verse 3 for me.
God. Verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou
Yeah.
well.
Oh yeah. You got the uproars of the people in the world, people protesting the juice, different countries. They upset about that. They upset with this unjust ruler Esau. And as hey, people should know now, Esau he ain't never gonna play fair, man. And when I say Esau, I mean the so-called white man. He's never gonna he don't even know how to be fair. You know, he's the wicked man. So people protesting is more signs of the time. Earthquakes in different places, diverse places. Hey, it's just part of the time for Yahweh Shai to come back and crack those clouds, man, and come get his people. And I ain't talking about all of Israel. I'm talking about the 144,000 and the one third of Israel this time.
God.
And we in that season right now. You got it out.
Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Yeah. The Most High spoke of all these things, man. He gave us, especially the man of the Lord, who on these highways and byways bringing His word out. Hey, He gave us the heads up, man. You know, he told us all these things that he wrote about in these scriptures was gonna come to pass, and they coming to pass now, and we just waiting for this the big domino to fall that triggered it all off. You know, to get everything rolling, because everything is pretty much on the board. You know, you got JT coming up. You know, you got the crashing of the hills that's getting ready to come from the stock market crashing. Hey, it's all right there. It's like you can just touch it. You know, if any brother got anything that's add in, they can say some, or you got a precept.
Yeah, just a quick, just kind of give you a quick update on, that Salaki, that the war, the tension. And I always say, the tension thicker than the German guard dog right now, with these other nations. All right, you got the top Iranian general talking real spice at America, saying when he strike, it'll be with great force, man. All right. You got you got basically confrontations on all sides, man. All right, from the medical the medical field. All right, you got all kind of activities going, strange, weird activities going on with that. All right, you got our people taking that jab, man, and our people is doing the most unholiest things ever known to man. All right, you got all type of weird behavior and energy. All right, due to that jab. All right, you got a war on the cusp. It's just a lot of things. All right, that the Lord have in motion, man. All right, on your left and on your right flank, something is going down. All right, and if you're not paying attention to what's going on, you definitely gonna be taken, man. All right, the camps is in place. All right, this thing is in place, as we say, like it's ready, man. All right, you got it on, my boy. Want to say something?
Yeah, just everything going on right now is leading us getting out of here, and that's the most important thing to keep in mind when you see these things. Like Howard Shai said, look up, your redemption draweth nigh. But you got it up.
Okay, yeah, and it's nigh as could be right now. Like I'm saying, everything's in place, and like the brother brought up, the camps is ready to go. We don't have to sit here and wait on that. Oh, wait for this bill to get passed. Esau got the ultimate, I guess the Joker or whatever. He can just declare martial law and haul your ass off into a camp. He don't need to wait for a certain bill to pass, throw you in there. And the way Biden been striking out lately, he liable to pull something like that any day now. He can't get nothing passed. So hey, when all else fails, he goes to war or he creates some kind of false flag. So we definitely in that season.
Yeah, and on the pressure coming down on the kids because these our electoral leaders, all right, they have basically put in mandates of basically the children and the kids. Where I live at right here, starting February 1st, all the children gotta be fully vaccinated to go to school, man. All right, that's it. It ain't no more. They cut virtue out. So you had the option of basically like going virtue. You could go virtue if you decide not. All you could do is get what they call it when you want to get the exception, like the religious exception. Yeah, they like you can file with these people, but it's a waiting list to do that. All right, so it's all around the board. It's all set up for what? It's caving in. Biden also sent out what 500 million. He increased the 500 million on tests to 1 billion. You got the lines around the corner at the urgent cares. All right, they wrapping around the corner for people who don't want to take it, and they got to test every day. People is getting tired in the spirit. You know what they doing? They go and get it, man. All right, they tired of getting in line every morning before work, standing in line almost 12 o'clock, miss hours of pay without pay. All right, because when you got to go do it, they're not paying you to go do it. All right, you got to go stand an hour and miss work, and then you got to come back with the test. And after you got the test, you could clock on from there. All right, so what he is doing ultimately with this thing, he's making people basically uncomfortable. All right, and once he make them uncomfortable, all right, in order to be back comfortable, they're gonna what? They're gonna decide to go get it, man. All right. So ultimately, it's the game that's been playing. He's suppressing you like this, Jake, on all sides. Now he got the kids, all right, moving it to the kids. So once the kids, that's gonna be tension to where this gonna squeeze our people all the way like this, man. You know, but you got it, bro.
Right, yeah. And that's what he aiming for. He want that tension to where he wants you to get out there and do something, you know. You know, he wants you to get out there so he can throw the troops on the street and just start mowing people down. That's the easiest thing for Esau to do, man, and just to use his sword on you, man. You know, he got them peaceable words, but he really like to use that sword though, you know. And that's what it's coming to. All right. Amawai, you can continue with that. I think in verse 5, I believe.
Yeah. Slack it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, back in 2nd Esdras 9, verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works, and the endings and effects and signs.
God, yeah. I mean, like I'm saying, the end is manifest, man. It's clear as day now that we in the end. It ain't no more. Well, you know, we waiting on. You know, we waiting to figure out what the charagma is. You know, it ain't. Well, is it gonna go mainstream? No, it's mainstream now. You know, we know exactly who Esau Edom is, the son of perdition that's been exposed. You know. You know, the word is going all over the world, man. It's here, man. There's no other way of getting around saying this is the end. You know, are we at the very end? No, but we damn near there though.
That's right.
And then with the wonders and things, you know, hey, what was it? Was that a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse about a couple months ago or something?
Blood moon.
Yeah, Khan. Yeah, I know it was something.
Yeah, it was a lunar eclipse too. It was both. Yeah.
Yeah, they were saying shortly after that. You know, normally throughout history, a war follows after that. You know, and look, lo and behold, you got fucking Russia and U.S. and NATO about to go at it, man. So hey, if you still on the fence about whether this the end or you don't know if you're gonna do this yet, you running out of time, Jake. You know that sand in that hourglass is slowly. Well, it ain't slowly. It's speeding up now. You know, and you sitting here twiddling your thumbs, thinking, well, you know, I'm gonna try to come out there next week, and you know, get with them brothers. Hey, it's gonna be somewhere we ain't gonna be out there because that's got to come to pass too, man. We part of that too. We still have to get off the block, and that could happen at any day now. So keep thinking this book is a damn fairy tale book, and you're gonna find out the hard way.
I got your precept too. No,
you got it.
You finish in. You want me to finish in that Sirach or?
Oh well, we can go back to 2nd Esdras every now and then. You know, it ain't got to be like straight down to, you know, precept for precept.
Right, come. This Sirach 16. The point is in 22, but all of it good. I'm gonna start at 18. It says, "Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens, the deep and the earth, and all that therein shall be moved when he shall visit. The mountains also and foundations of the earth be shaken with trembling when the Lord looketh upon them. No heart can think upon these things worthily, and who is able to conceive his ways? It is a tempest which no man can see, for the most part of his works are hid. Who can declare the works of his justice, or who can endure them? For his covenant is afar off, and the trial of all things is in the end," which is the point, man. All right, the trial of all things is in the end. All right, because it tell you in I believe that's what 1 Thessalonians. I mean, first, I think it's 1 Timothy 4. Real quick. All things, is that the end?
I'll look it up. Let's see.
Is our first isn't it's 1 Peter 4:7. It says, but the end of all things is at hand, which the brother Samaki have been saying, right? Because it's the trial of everything is at hand. All right, from the people, all right, to the spirit that's in the earth, all right, the wickedness, okay, even the righteousness. A man righteousness is on trial right now because with the things happening, man. Hey, Satan is roaming to seek who he may devour. Satan out here snatching fate like yesterday, man. All right, he's out here getting, he have a short time, so he's what? Is all types of pandemonium going on, all demonic spirits out here to pretty much grab whatever it can get a hold on, man. All right, it says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. You got it on Samaki.
Yeah, like you're saying, be sober. We ain't talking about alcohol sober either. Just be aware of what's going on.
That's right.
Especially with the prophecies, checking the news out, Jake. Jake, you can't be on fucking World Star and Instagram all day. Looking at big booties, man. It's time to limit them big booties down to maybe 1 or 2 a week now, and start reading some news articles, most importantly, you get down to a camp and get in the scriptures,
I want to back you.
Yeah, you get it.
This 1 Corinthians 10, and I'm going to start at the top and skip down. It says, moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant how that all our fathers were under the cloud and passed through the sea. And he's talking about how the Most High destroyed our forefathers in the wilderness. And the point is down here, verse 11. Now all these things happen unto them for in samples, that they are written for our admonition, upon whom the ends of the world are come. So we're at a time right now where we should be able to look back at our forefathers and see, look, they were in the spirit of reveling, they were in the spirit of murmuring, back talking, scoffing against the prophecy, scoffing against the Most High, and they got destroyed. So what manner of person are we to be seeing that all these things are happening? We're at the end. We're not just prophesying about something that's going to happen thousands of years from now. We're going to have the kingdom of heaven. The Lord's going to take down the Roman Empire. That already happened. We're right at the end. We're right at the beginning of the kingdom of Israel. So we should be at a much more higher level than our forefathers in the wilderness. You got it out.
Yeah, like I said, we saw our pops, grandpops and all them being silly, doing nothing with the truth, even though they weren't called to do anything, but still, we saw they folly, washing the car every weekend religiously or whatever the case may be. Or we saw mama, just doing whatever the hell she wanted, so we saw the folly and the wickedness they did, and it profited them nothing, So now, like you're saying, fast forward to now, since we got that lot, the ball in our court, at all through Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, he gave it to us, and like I said, we can see it now. We can see the end of the finish line, man. We don't see, Lord willing, don't go on another 20 years, but we don't see that now. Everything's on the table right now. Everything, you can pretty much touch it. Seems like, when it comes to the prophecies now, man. I know it was hard back then, even for the apostles when they was looking at it like 30, 40 years ago. But now they actually see it, and I know it's like it's an eye shocker to them for the years where they didn't see nothing moving. So that was a big testimony to them to actually, witness what they did, and we seeing it now, and then to finally catch up. Now we all at the end point right now. Even though we all came in at different times, but now we all see the end, and that's the beauty of it. Let's see. I guess we can get that second Esdras 9 and 6, I believe now. No, I think you went 7.
7. Go ahead.
Kind of.
Verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
Yeah, you gotta go to work, Jake, man. You got to do the damn work, man. And they say, hey, the works, and you're gonna be able to escape by his works and by faith. So you gotta do both, man. Because if you don't believe, you ain't gonna do the work. You know, and you got to be faithful until the end in order to make it out this what's coming. It's gonna be, like you're saying, this the year to turn up. So hey, it's gonna get hellish this year, man. It's already snowballing right now. You know, who's to say what that 5G gonna do to Jake out here that already got that juice in him, man? You liable to see some shit that you ought to see in a movie. You know, some Steven Spielberg type of shit. So, Jay, in order to be protected, man, you got to do the work and you got to have a faith. You got it.
If I could just add real quick, you know, Apostle James said, "What faith without works is dead." But if you try to do the works without faith, that's dead too, man. Anything without faith is ultimately sin because you're not doing it for the right reason. So the faith and the works go hand in hand. You got it, huh?
Yeah, and you know, like I said, you got it's a package deal. So doing the work, man, and staying faithful to the end is what it's all about. Because, like I'm saying, he getting ready to roll on the prophets real soon. You know, he got the so-called insurrectionists all lined up, pinned up, got they, faces all on the paper. Guess what? He gonna have the men of the Lord just like that too, man. He gonna say like, hey, y'all want all this hate to go away? Y'all gotta get rid of these men right here. You know, he don't want to come out and say, oh, because he'll look as a racist right now. So he getting his people up there first. But it ain't too much longer that we are coming up next. So it's the chance to do the work to get in now, you know?
Yeah, because the Lord is moving in. All right. You know, with the times, when you measure the times, understanding that the Lord about to visit the earth, it always, speak about what manner of person you ought to be. Meaning the watchman that's watching this happen, like, what are you getting ready for? I mean, what do you think, again, there have people like, what is the end to them? Well, the end is to us. We have an expected end as Yahweh speak about for y'all. So by y'all having an expected end, what spirit should y'all be in? And y'all, I'm talking about us men in the know, all right, that we should be preparing ourselves. We see the shelves empty. We see the inflation is through the roof. We see the war talks is heavy. We see the MOTB moving in. All right, like what are the signs the Lord need to give us? We see the signs in the moon and the blood moons and particular things. So what are the signs we need in order to know, like, we right there at the very door, that our salvation is very near? All right. So again, we have to casually go about this thing through prayer, all right, through faith and particular things, understanding that our greatest test it lies right ahead of us, and we're about to enter into that test, man. You see? But you got it, bro.
Right. Like the brother say, hey, we about to go head first into it, and ain't no looking back now. We going straight into this thing, and hey, and that's how it was set up to be from the beginning. Lord willing, we those men, and we make it through the other side, unscathed. But hey, some of us gonna get some of the work from it, but it's not something that we didn't know. We knew from the jump what it was gonna be. So the only thing we can do is just keep praying, man, and just keep calling on the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and hope for the best. We can go to that verse 8. We can continue on down to yeah.
Okay. I'll read verse 7 again and then go to verse 8. It says, okay. And everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
He said for him in the beginning, and those men, hopefully we are that number, man. We was at the beginning, so hopefully we are that number, that 144,000, man. You know, that's what it's all about, trying to be in that top number there. You know, that's why the brothers are holding on to these works with dear life, man. Because you want to be, that's the top of the cream of Israel right there. You know, you wants to be in that number. Oh, you continue on out.
Okay. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they have cast them away despitefully, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
Yeah, so Jake, you had a good old time, man, but soon you're gonna be in a pitiful case. Right now, you're getting a little bit of the work right now, but it's really gonna be a real pitiful case when there's nothing to eat nowhere, man. You know, you're not gonna have, family members because they didn't took the juice. They didn't passed away. You know, you're not gonna have no help out here. Your your soothsayers that you niggas love to go to and get tarot readings and and your voodoo and all that. None of that shit's gonna work here real soon, man. All that shit's about to go away. And you're gonna get the every bit of these torments that's coming towards you. Like I'm saying, the starvation, the famine, the beast, in you niggas alive. JT, where Esau mowing you down in the street. You niggas gonna be working on each other, giving each other the business, trying to survive, thinking you're gonna survive. So it's gonna be a fucking bloodbath coming up. And it's all by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Verse 10.
For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
And you niggas have received benefits and I have known the Most High. I'm saying, whatever you got, you gave it all to Jesus, man. You gave Jesus all the credit. You don't even know your power name, man. You don't know his son name. The only thing you know is a so-called white man. That's who you think is up there in your corner for you, a damn devil. But guess what? And it said, and you have not known me. So guess what? When somebody don't know you, they do the worst to you, man. And that's what's about to happen,
Just real quick to back up what you just said. This Isaiah 42:8. I am Yahweh, that is my name, and my glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to graven images.
Gun, hey, he said he ain't gonna give his name to another, man. And Jake all about graven images. Jake believe in any and everything now. It's so many idols Jake believe in, and so many deities, or Jake believing in himself, or whatever the case may be. It's so much shit Jake into now, man. Jake can't be rehabilitated. He got to be put down now. He too saturated with wickedness.
Right.
Yeah.
Anytime you man, I don't even know how to kind of say this, bro, but anytime you ever you done went in guerrilla warfare mode on your own ride, man, this is man, bro. Jake had a hit out on his own self, man. Your self, man.
His manhood.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that video.
Jake beat his own self up, man. Like
he beat his meat, literally.
Yeah, literally. Like a fist, like it was an opponent. Like it is. It's just the things we saying is perplexing to the mind to where we just in a mindset right now, like just if you're not in this mindset saying like, Lord, all right, even if I'm not a part of the number, please just end it. Like, just just because it'll all be better, man. All right. For Jake, if you ain't in that mindset, if you try to be here and stay here in any way, in less than 2 years, everybody gonna be mutated, man. All right.
Yeah.
Everything gonna be robotic and everybody gonna be mutated. Seem like that's the direction we going in, man. All right. It's no hope for the future here, man. All right. There's nothing promising in the future. And what I mean by the future, we're living day by day right now. For real, for real. So by June, this could look like America is already a third world country. All right. Okay. It just all it got left is the entertainment. If the entertainment ante up and belly up the night, you'll see the third world effects in place, man. Mm-hmm. You see? So this come from watching and paying attention, man. All right. Ain't nothing gravy no more. You see? The meat in the stores is not right. All right. Mm-hmm. Everything is overpriced. The shelves is nothing on the shelves. It's almost it's looking apocalyptic out here, man. All right.
Well,
it's just done. You got it, bro.
Yeah, it is. Like I'm saying, everybody wilding out, crime through the roof, carjackings, murders.
Yes.
You know? Hey, robberies. Hey, it's about to, it only gets worse from here. You know, it doesn't get any better, Jake. You ain't gonna be able to rob your way and say, hey, I done robbed X amount of other people. I'm gonna live up, I'm gonna go and retire and just stay here in wicked Babylon. Hey, this about to collapse. It's crumbling right before your eyes, but you can't even see it though. You know, you thinking it's lick season, but you just don't know. You about to be the ultimate sacrifice here real soon, Jake. You know, you about to be burned to a crisp. You know, so hey, like I said, we didn't gave you the rundown, or like Jake like to say, the skinny on what's coming to you, and hey, you still want to do your own thing, Jake, and just for that, you got to pay the ultimate price, and we all know what the ultimate price is that you got to give up the ghost, and it's coming to you, niggas, man.
I was gonna say, verse 11, and they that have loathed my law when they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain.
There you go.
Yeah, you got to give it up, Jake. You got to get that ghost up. You know, you loathe the law. You refuse to even do the simplest ones, you know? Like, is there all kind of other stuff out there to eat? But Jake would not let the pork go, man. You know, the shrimp, the crab, the lobsters and all that. The simplest things Jake don't want to do. So you can't talk no sense into a bird brain like that, man. You know, so hey, the Most High figured it in. The only way you can reconstruct Jake is just to get rid of him. You know? And that's what we've been seeing lately. You've been seeing Jake getting his pop peeled back lately. You know, and that's just on a small scale. The big scale ain't even started yet. But just on a small scale, Jake been getting their heads beat open, man. You know, they 10 toes up somewhere now in the morgue right now, man. It was I think, I forget what state it was, but it was like 500 and something murders just for that year, man. I forgot how much percentage it had went up, but they had like broke an old time record, and then the next week they had broke that record. I'm like, so, and it's mostly the nation of Israel getting the word Jake, the Southern Kingdom, you know, and then you got the Northern Kingdom down in Mexico and all the other, you know, they getting slaughtered left and right. So hey, Jake's, you getting a taste of what's to come. You know, you're getting a appetizer of Jacob's trouble. You know, you had the liberty, but you lowered the law. And hey, so the ultimate judge is judging y'all, and rightfully so. And we can go ahead and finish off with that 13.
Okay. Verse 13, and therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created.
Gun, yeah, we know how Jake gonna get the business. We seeing it. You know, we read about it. You know how they gonna get ultimately the nuclear ICBM missiles gonna burn up to a crisp. But we know about the beast is gonna rip them to pieces. You know, we already know the pickle juice that's in them, that's gonna get them. But we more worried about what's the man of the Lord, how we gonna get out this predicament, you know? Like, woe is me, woe is me. Who gonna save us in that day? You know, pretty much that type of spirit. You know, we want to know, are the righteous gonna get out this? You know, the guys who've been you know, who've been sincerely doing the work, you know, doing the work, keeping the faith. Hey, we weren't about, is that gonna be us that's gonna get beamed up, man?
Right.
You know, and that's what it's all about. Like saying, Jake, like you just the walking dead, bro. And it's just how it is, man.
Yeah,
If y'all got anything y'all want to bring out, brothers, y'all got it.
Well, Edris, like you say, we know, you know, even Edris said, like, don't worry about how the wicked gonna be punished. Just worry about how you gonna be delivered. And Edris prayed to the Lord for that. This second Edris 8. And 26, it says, "Oh, look not upon the sins of thy people, but on them which serve thee in truth. Regard not the wicked inventions of the heathen, but the desire of those that keep thy testimony in afflictions. Think not upon those that have walked vainly before thee, but remember them which according to thy will have known thy fear." All right, so right here, Edris was praying to the Lord that, look, remember those that have done, you know, the things for you in righteousness, man. All right, not the people who have caused hell, all right, on us and didn't even been mindful of repenting for the hell, and then love the hell that they was in, and still ain't repented for it after all that. It says, "Let it not be thy will to destroy them which have lived like beasts, but to look upon them that have clearly taught thy law, that take thou no indignation at them which are deemed worse than beasts, but love them that always put their trust in thy righteousness and glory." You got it. Let's back on what you had said. Yep.
That's right. I mean, that's straight to the point, for real. Look out for the men that's on the highways and byways, keeping the truth sincerely and fear the Most High, you know? And we are those men, you know, we fear. You know, we stay doing the work, and we do it religiously, week in, week out, man. You know, we keep the laws, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability. You know, we are mortal men. We fall weak, but we get right back on that horse and try to make it better, man.
That's right.
You know? And that's all you can do, man. You pray for mercy. But for you niggas who don't want to do nothing, man, you know, you ain't trying to keep nothing out of law. Hey, death to you. And like the scripture said, you only gonna know it with death by pain, man. and you know, anybody got anything else?
I got one back with what Kaya just brought out.
Okay, you got it.
Because Edris, you know, he was telling the Most High, please remember those that kept the law and stay faithful. This is Yahushua. This is St. Matthew chapter 5, verse 19. "Whosoever therefore shall break one of the least of these commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven." So it's a great, you know, the men that are putting their lives at hazard for this word, for the law, statutes, and commandments, doing them and teaching others, that's going to be the top men in the kingdom. And Abaratazah wrote that number. You got it, huh?
Yeah, horrible is the end of an unrighteous generation. And guess what? We're at the end. All right. Yeah. So the Lord say horrible. It shall be hailstorms. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get it. I ain't gonna. And then, you know, of course, we could probably go with that. All right. You know, if you want to. It says hailstorms. I'm looking for it. Speak right quick while I get it. So like, for the pocket real quick.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, hopefully, Lord willing, we are those men, man. You know, I say even the leader's gonna be the greatest, man. And that ain't a bad deal. You can't lose with something like that. You know, yeah. The Most High, He's fair, man. You know, in the world, if you the least, you the least. You know, you know, it
real.
ain't no, you know, well, you did this work, you know, did this for me. When Esau look over you, you looked over, man. But the Most High, he don't forget none of your works. You know.
I got a couple off the comment board.
You got it. Go ahead. Try to find it real quick.
It's the brother Kabar, Jeremiah of Shalom. This
Oh
book
my
of
gosh.
Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 12. Then said Yahweh unto me, Thou hast well seen, for I will hasten my word to perform it. So these prophecies ain't gonna tarry no more, man. We at the time where the Lord is hastening to perform his prophecies. It's still in Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 7. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, sing with gladness for Jacob, and shout among the chief of the nations. Publish ye, praise ye, and say, O Yahweh, save thy people, the remnant of Israel. Not the whole nation, the remnant.
God, yeah. Hey, that's what we hoping on, that remnant, and we hoping to be in that remnant, man.
That's right.
Oh, you found it out?
Con.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah. This is a Rock 35, and I'm gonna start at 15. The point is in 18. I'm gonna read 15, then jump down. It says, "Do not the tears run down the widow's cheeks?" And the widow is us right now, man, because we're without, you know, the Mashiach, you know, well, we are without Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, saying that we're in our captivity, you know, serving. All right, but that's about to change because we're about to be reunited with the bride is about to be reunited with his groom, with the groom, man. All right, so we're the widows. It says, do it not the tears run down the widow's cheeks. And that could go into complaining, moaning, all right, in captivity. We got infirmities. We got to work jobs. All right. It's like we working in reverse. We not getting ahead. All right. We're taxed. All right. We got to eat GMOs. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing is real. All right. It's just
the curse.
This is all. Yeah, this all caused the tears to run down the cheeks of the widows. That's why we complain. All right. That's why it's this living here we gotta complain every day. All right, all day. Okay, get somebody who complain and nag all day, it get on your nerves, man. All right, and that's what we do. We're constantly wearing the doorsteps of our Lord, like, Lord, you know, how long? When do you come and get us? It says, and it's not her cry. It's not her cry against him that causeth them to fall. That's a question mark, man. All right. The ways of the world, the people that's in charge, cause the tears of the widow's eyes, tears of the eyes of the widows to tears to run down their cheeks, man. All right. Don't it say the blood of the righteous cried unto the Lord? Yeah, the righteous cried unto the Lord, man.
So was that?
And the souls
continually.
Yeah, they complain continually. All right. It says, if you want to bring that out, you can bring it out because 18 is the one I'm gonna get.
Real quick, 2nd Esdras 15 and 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Because we oppress, man. Surely oppression should make a wise man mad. Not only on top of being oppressed, we are the targets to get killed soon too. It's like Jake can't, this not registering to Jake. You're like, what the fuck? Jake don't see what's going on. The troops, they didn't position themselves completely around all of America, the boundaries of all America, bro. And these different states and cities, they're already in. All right. Once it come down to call martial law and particular things, they just gonna converge in on Jake, man. They're gonna just suppress Jake in like this, man. All right. It's like our people don't understand that you are oppressed and you are in the line of fire to be laid even with the ground, man. All right. So Dean, at some point, man, it says 18. It says, for the Lord will not be slack, neither will a mighty be patient towards them, till he have smitten asunder the loins of the unmerciful and repaid vengeance to the heathen, till he have taken away the multitude of the proud and broken the scepter of the unrighteous, till he have rendered to every man according to his deeds, to the works of men according to their devices, till he have judged the cause of his people and made them to rejoice in mercy. All right. Mercy is seasonable in a time of affliction, which we need the mercy as clouds of rain in a time of drought, man. You got it, Samaki.
Yeah, so the Most High is going to pay back the nation of Israel and the wicked, the heathens, Esau, man. You're going to break everybody. You know, you're going to, you're going to give everybody one good ass kicking one more time, and then when Esau get in the kingdom, he's going to get his ass kicked again, by 144,000 this time, So, hey, but there you have it, man. The Most High, he pays, you're going to get judged no matter how it go. The wicked always going to get punished, man.
Yeah, the wicked shall not go unpunished.
That's right. I was trying to think of that, but it can't come out.
Don't worry about it. We got you. Yeah, the wicked shall be unpunished, shall go unpunished. You got it.
Good. I mean, hey, if anybody's got anything else, go ahead and close it out then.
Pardon me.
All right. Well, hey, we pray this video was edifying. And to the students of Yakim, man, keep pushing. Shalom. Hey, we almost out of here. As you can see, we damn near at the end, man. At the end of the end. Right. Hey, before we get out of here, we're gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the sons of Yakim, pushing this truth all the world. Shalom. Keep pushing. Shalom.
Shalom.